Wait, don't turn the channel. You've tuned into High Gravity.
The show where we talk about beer, brewing, and bullshit.
Where the only thing we take seriously is the next round.
So grab a glass.
Fill it with something cold.
And enjoy the show.
Well, we're back.
Yes.
As promised, we never left.
As we do.
Technically, we took a few steps, out to back in. But, I mean, we're here for a week, so we got to do something.
It's a nice
So
day
out
out.
the in or in the out?
Yeah,
It's a nice day out. It's sunny.
it is.
You don't get that often in the winter.
No.
Here, anyway.
Well, I mean, it depends what time of the day in Michigan.
Yeah, it's not sunny at night. Weird.
It's actually pretty warm out right now. I was surprised.
Oddly
Yeah.
so, I was not expecting that.
My phone said it's 29, but it definitely feels nicer than that.
Yeah, but since our beer selection was limited today,
Yeah.
because our stash is low,
Oh, damn.
we just had to go with whatever we had.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we have only Starr Craft to drink. That's a good problem to have, in my opinion.
Yeah, so this one I
So
just
should
poured
I
us.
title this episode Reach for the Stars, but with 2 R's?
Oh, ooh, ah.
Wow, you're so talented.
So what did you pour us, Daryl?
I poured us today some Beam Me Up Scotty. It's the
You gotta
Scotch.
say that with a Scottish accent.
Yeah, you want to try? Go for it.
Beam me up, Scotty.
There you go. It's pretty good.
Best I can do. Sorry to all of our Scotch listener.
The
Hey,
one.
it's Steve and Maureen.
That's true.
Maybe.
Now, Steve and Marine, actually, they really liked the first batch. So this is the second time we've done this.
Mm-hmm.
The first time we did it, it was extremely peat forward. I don't know if you remember that smoke
I do.
flavor.
I don't remember.
It was overpowering. And they
good,
love
but
it.
it was a little
They love
much, yeah.
peat, though. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to him about it yesterday because they're working on the new house. And I said I was looking forward to the housewarming, big bonfire or something. I said I'll have to find a good bottle of peaty scotch for
yes,
you.
they love that
bag.
peaty taste.
Ardbeg's got some good stuff.
I was like, I'll talk to my brother. He's a big scotch guy. And I was like, you know what? I got some friends who are into real peaty stuff.
You want
I'm like,
smoky Wee Beastie. That bottle, I bought a bottle of Wee Beastie that took me 2 or 3 years to get through because it was so smoky.
yeah, I'm not. Well,
Oh, it was bad.
So for this one, though, we backed out on the smoke grains a lot. And you can tell when you taste it. It's
Yeah.
not an upfront smoke anymore.
It's there. It's very present
Yeah, it's
still.
in
Yeah.
it, though. It's more blended into it.
A lot more subtle. I like it.
that tastes like a scotch ale.
I like it a lot.
It's real. There's a real
have to
subtle
have some more of
aroma.
this on Monday.
It's not like super bold on the aroma. It's like a nice light body, beautiful like copper color. Mm-hmm. It tastes good. I'm still trying to nail down my tasting notes.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. Yeah, the next one. So some of our rotating beers, like the next ones we have coming up, the Double D, the Dunkel, and the Doppelbock, the Justice.
The Dunkel was really good last
I don't know why I get, on the finish, a little bit of the triple vision finish on this for some reason. I can't explain it, and I don't know why, but the finish of this tastes to me like the finish of the triple vision for some reason.
So there's only a few beers here that I don't drink, and Triple Vision is one of them.
Right.
I like Belgians, but there's something about the one we have here. People love it, and they always want me to bring it back. I don't like it.
I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I have that can of Triple Vision from last night, and I didn't drink it when I got home, and I gotta drink it today though because it's gonna be flat. But
Because it had a hole in it.
yes, exactly. But
It didn't seal right, and he took it.
yeah, I'm like I'm not gonna throw it away. Might as well finish it.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I was planning on streaming last night and drinking that beer, but I didn't end up leaving here till like 9 o'clock, and I was like, oh shit! I'm like, I didn't realize how quick time went. But the Beam Me Up Scotty, it's got like a nice light malt finish to it, like a little dry and malty on the back end. Up front, it's just like I get that like I was like, oh, that's a Scotch ale, like. And I'm so bad with like flavor descriptors that it's like, yep, that tastes like a Scotch ale. And I'm like, oh wait,
sheet.
malt.
I got that sheet if you want cheat words.
Nah, I am not a professional, and I do not have a professional palate.
Yeah, it has like a very light sweetness to it.
Yeah.
That malty. And what always gets me is that peat smoke to it. I'm not a big fan of smoke in beer because it's always overpowering.
Generally, yeah.
Same thing with the first batch. While it tasted good, the beer, it was just too smoky for me.
I
couldn't
agreed with
drink
that
it.
one. I was mixing that with something, I think.
Just to tone it down.
Yeah.
And this one, the way it came out, like you still can taste the peat and a little bit of the smoke, but it's not.
It's so well
It's
balanced.
not pungent at
no,
all.
it's very well balanced.
Yeah, I don't get a ton of smoke on this at all,
No.
if any.
It's definitely present.
Yeah.
But it's
a
like I said,
lot
it's a
lighter than
very
before.
very well balanced.
But the other thing too is whenever I went out and I had Scotch ales from other breweries, I mean they were all good, but none of them, if any, had a peat taste to it. Like most of them just had that malty style beers, and they were good.
The only example I can think of is Dirty Bastard is the only one that I can think that that's the Scotch ale I know.
That's a Scotch ale.
Yeah. Yeah, they actually. I almost got some of it across the street earlier because I don't think we've ever done that.
I never actually knew that. I don't know what I thought it was.
There was a short period of time where they had it on tap at the Hard Rock in the building I used to work in, and we always got half off drafts.
Nice.
And so like it was like $2.50 for a pint of Dirty Bastard. They're like 8.5%.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So
I'm doing that.
you'd have 2 or 3 of those and be like, oh shit, well I'm gonna go back up to my desk and like hang out for a couple hours before I go home.
So the last Scotch ale I had, and I had to pull it up to make sure, it was Supernatural Brewing out of Livonia. And someone ended up bringing me a can of their Scotch ale, and it was really good, but when I tasted it, like, I didn't taste any peat smoke in it.
Yeah.
But it still had this style Scotch ale, like, that still flavor, that malty flavor, really good. But I like having a little bit of peat and then tasting that little bit of smoke. I think it just brings it all together.
Do you use actual peat or just smoked grains?
Smoke grains.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a peat smoke grain that we use.
Oh, okay, so it's smoked.
It's
peat
actually
then.
grains,
Yeah.
yes.
That makes sense.
Remind me of that after the episode.
Oh, I'm gonna say Johnny was thinking of something.
Peat smoke grains.
I have other ideas.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I had
Yes.
I had an idea that Johnny was less a fan of. Me and a bunch of other people have what we would say is
Oh,
a
I remember this.
lot of old KBS and CBS, like a lot. And I wanted to find somebody who would, like, if we just took these, like, several hundred bottles of KBS and CBS and distilled it.
If we only knew someone that could distill.
Yeah, if we could just take all of it and distill it down, and even if we get like a quart of whiskey
Or just
out
a
of
shot
it,
each.
yeah, because I'm not going to drink the bottles. They've been sitting in my closet, like they are past their prime, and even when they were fresh, I was relatively unimpressed.
We should try it on the show, but we should never say it. It should be a filtered. We'll call it filtered
Yeah.
KBS. So if you ever
filtered
hear
through
us-
filtered through a still.
We won't say that part.
High quality water purification device. You take a contaminated liquid. As an environmentally conscious individual, you don't want to just
wanna
vent to
purify it, yeah.
atmosphere.
Yep.
So you want to collect that heated
Gotta save those,
byproduct. Yeah, exactly. You condense that back to a liquid that is easier to dispose of through biological filtration. There's nothing illegal about any of that, is it?
Damn, Johnny is a scientific
good.
genius. He said a lot of words there that made sense.
I wonder why he's thought about that so
Yeah.
much.
I don't know.
I feel like he's rehearsed that when he's standing there in the mirror looking at himself, like,
No, I don't. Yeah, this is what I
It's for the day of questioning.
alleged.
Yeah.
Alleged question.
I would be curious, like, how it would come through, like how it would taste. It'd be interesting to do like like a
Well, as long as you don't filter it all the way down to like purification,
yeah. So
you'll still have some
You go
flavors
through
to it.
one run, you'll
still have some
still
flavors
get
out
the
of it,
base.
yeah.
Yeah.
I figured if not, maybe some like charred oak spirals or something like that. Like give it just a little bit of charred oak.
We'll pee in it.
A little.
Eat asparagus the night before.
This tastes oddly vegetal.
I think I've mentioned it before. I had they called it spear beer. It was an asparagus beer out of I think it was Sierra Nevada did it. And it tasted nothing like asparagus, thank God.
So I got to ask this because our guest had to step out for a little bit, but he's coming back, so he's not going to know this. What are the chances you still have the pickle beer?
I have it.
So what we need to do, we got to have like a couple for him. We're not going to tell him what it is. We just say, you got to catch up.
Well-
we want you to guess what they are, and there's just that.
So when he and I went to the store to pick up some beers, we looked at they have a pickle beer over there, and he's like, oh, I'd probably like that, and I'm like, I said, we tried a pickle beer a while ago, and like we all kind of agree this like that's not beer. Like if you like pickle juice, you'll like it.
Carbonated pickle brine.
But I did say, I'm like, do you like a pickleback? You like a shot of Jameson and pickle juice, and he's like, oh yeah, and I'm like, well this this was made for that specifically, in my opinion. Like, instead of doing a shot of pickle juice, you can do your shot of Jameson and then a shot of pickle beer.
I would
or
totally
just drink the pickle beer out
But
of the
now,
can.
when I homebrewed, I made a pickle beer, and it was actually really good. Like,
Yeah.
I would drink it again. But it wasn't vinegar pickled.
Yeah, it didn't taste just like
wasn't the
pickle
brine.
juice. It was like a beer
brine.
with pickle flavor.
Yes.
So that makes sense. Yeah, that
Well,
I'd
we
be
could
more
do it
interested in
this
trying. Yeah, but he can't. He doesn't have to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that I would be more interested in trying is like a beer that's like, pickle adjacent or pickle inspired. But the pickle beer we tried was just fucking pickle juice, bro. Like it was just like they're like, well,
You got to put a paper bag over it, and then once he tries it, like, ta-da!
I mean, what I'd be interested in is like, because when wine goes off and it turns into vinegar, I'd be interested to
Put pickles in it.
make like a beer or something that you let it go off into vinegar, and then age the cucumbers in it and just see what that's all about with the spices and
Why
everything.
would you age cucumbers in it?
Well, you see, Daryl,
Why wouldn't you just pick pickles and put them in?
because I actually want to make a vinegar, make a beer vinegar and then age the pickles in it.
It's funny. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I mean, I used to never like pickled things.
There's an episode of
and gotta
Family
do it
Guy
more.
about cucumbers and pickles.
Yeah, I think so. That's why I was making a joke.
Yeah. You ever put butter on a Pop-Tart?
Holy fuck, weeks later.
It's still stuck in my head. Yeah.
Dude, it was great. I'm not lying. Toasted Pop-Tart with some butter. Holy crap, that was good.
You know the last time I had a Pop-Tart?
I mean, it was yesterday
I think
for
it was
me.
like 40 years ago.
It's been a long time.
What?
Galen used to buy Pop-Tarts often, and like I would.
I love them. I don't like the ones with the sugar. I mean, I like them.
They would sit in the cupboard, and then it'd be like late at night, and I'd be like, I want a snack. And like, oh, Pop-Tart and a glass of milk? Okay.
I was watching, you guys might know who they are. I don't know. My kids knew who they were. Two guys from Europe that came to America.
Yes, I love those guys.
And
I was going to try to invite
and
them
they
on
go
the show.
through and eat food in America that's illegal in other in their country.
The,
they
the
can't
two
get.
guys from England they're like posting a bunch of stuff about Michigan
Best
right
friends
now.
and they're in Michigan.
Yeah.
I bet it's illegal just because of like the coloring.
Yes,
Like,
because
if
of the
food
dyes and stuff.
Yep, yeah.
So Pop-Tarts was one of them. So they ate Pop-Tarts,
Really?
I saw, yes.
I didn't know that was
because of the food coloring that's in it.
Well, see, but they have those things over there. They just use natural coloring
real
instead
food
of.
ingredients.
Well, they don't have Mountain Dew over there, apparently.
No, they do,
Really?
but the ingredient list is like
Completely
real.
different?
It's not even comparable to Mountain Dew, other than label that it contains water.
You know the story behind Mountain Dew. I know you do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
a mixer.
Yeah, it was initially designed as something to mix with White Lightning.
That's
That's why it's called
yeah.
Mountain Dew, because
When-
Mountain Dew was the name of White Lightning.
that
Yeah.
was a slang term for moonshine.
Well, that's a lot of the things. Like I think it was Pepsi. Or
Yeah.
Pepsi at the time was
cola.
well.
Kola.
Yeah,
Cola.
but Pepsi was made for headache medicine.
Yep. Yeah.
Dr. Pepper was for something like that too.
And some people, and I think we've talked about this before, but I was reading
Everyone
about
knows
it.
my Coca-Cola.
People said that if you drink Coca-Cola warm and Pepsi cold, they taste the same. And I'm like, no, they fucking don't. But their argument was, well, no, Pepsi was invented after refrigeration and Coca-Cola was invented before. So Coca-Cola was, initially drank warm.
I would be interested to try.
But it was also when they would serve Coca-Cola, it was when soda jerks were still
Yeah.
a thing. And like they would pull off the syrup and like mix it like right
Yeah.
at the bar. And I was like, that's not true. Like, so apparently if you drink, or maybe it's you drink both of them warm, they taste the same or something like that. But I'm like, no, they don't. They don't.
There's so much fucking sugar in Pepsi. It's, I like
Well,
the
see,
throwback.
I prefer Pepsi over Coke.
I'm a Coke guy. I
Coke-
like the acid.
Coke to me is-
I like the
too
burn
acidic
better.
for me.
That's why I like it.
But if you've tried like the cane sugar Pepsi,
That's
Pepsi
phenomenal.
is really
Yes.
nice.
Yeah,
Like,
anything in the real sugar, I prefer that on any given day.
Yeah.
Over anything.
Cane sugar Pepsi, just like cane sugar Coke.
phenomenal.
Like I like
Oh, it's
the cane
phenomenal.
sugar
Yeah.
Coke is really, really good.
Yes.
It's much less like overly sweet. Like it's because it doesn't have the syrup and it's less
quenches thirst.
syrupy.
So there's a whole thing about the high fructose corn syrup. It makes you want to drink more.
Well, yeah. I mean,
So
have you ever
that's why a
seen what
lot of
corn
that's-
syrup looks like?
Oh,
It is.
yeah.
It's so thick.
That's why it comes in a 20-ounce bottle, because you want more. You get a 12-ounce. I'm a cheap son of a bitch. I don't, whatever. I look at the cost per ounce with things, and I don't do this on a
always
daily,
do.
but you get a 12-ounce, sake of argument, a 12-ounce glass bottle of Coca-Cola, real sugar, versus
Or Mexican Coke, as everyone in Michigan calls it.
or a 20-ounce bottle of Pepsi, call it the same price. You think you're getting more value with the Pepsi, but now you start drinking it. You get halfway through each, and the Pepsi, you want more. You keep drinking, you keep drinking. It's gone, you still want more.
I have one. I want a second one, but I will not drink more than one pop in a day.
You get three-quarters of the way through that Coke.
Yeah, right. No, just one can.
Three-quarters of the way through that Coca-Cola, though, your thirst is quenched, and it's starting to warm up because you're not drinking it as fast, because it's actually quenching the thirst while you're drinking it. It's satisfying what your body wants in that.
Maybe we should start a offshoot of our podcast for the Soda Cast.
You know what I don't drink?
Urine.
I don't drink. Yeah, I don't drink. Well, I like the taste.
And it's sterile.
It's sterile,
and I like the taste.
I don't drink soda.
I didn't.
I do pretty
I
much
didn't
here.
for probably 15 years. I had quit, and then like one day I was working from home, and like I just had some like pizza or something, and I'm like, there was pop in the fridge, and I was like, I could go for like a Pepsi with my pizza, and in general I really don't.
Like, I might have a Sprite once in a while if I want to put vodka or bourbon or something in it, maybe.
Yeah.
If I'm
past
mixing,
that, no.
I will only drink pop if I'm mixing liquor in it, or if it's real sugar. That's it.
So it's
I
every
won't.
day.
I won't. I don't for mixed drinks. I don't drink mixed drinks with soda ever. If I have a mixed drink, it's like an old fashioned, which has a little bit of sugar syrup in it, so kind of
Sugar
similar.
syrup,
But I smoked old fashioned lately. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've been drinking too many of those.
Well, when we went to the Cook last time with Gary and his buddies John and Warren, and they were great. They were so much fun. One of the times. Last time John was up there, they had like a party, and he brought his like smoking kit. So like he was ordering old fashions, and they were making smoke old fashions at the Cook. Well, because he brought the smoke
And
equipment.
the syrup, maybe?
Yeah, I see that. I don't know.
They don't do anything fancy there.
Did you
So if
hear how
order
heavy he started breathing when he started talking about that?
Oh my God.
I think Daryl needs a minute and a tissue.
See, when I make old fashions at home, I make honey syrup.
Been a while. What can I say?
Yeah, like because
You know what? Fuck off.
Yeah.
That's my response to that.
so when I make them at home,
For an
like,
old fashioned, what the fuck are you thinking?
whatever honey I have that
Yeah,
has
it's been a while
gone
for that too.
has started to crystallize, I make my old fashions with honey syrup because the crystal sugar. It's like I
would imagine
Oh,
that
that
would
actually
dissolve
sounds better.
Yeah. And it is because you get the kind of like the floral nature of the
Yeah.
honey, and like the honey that I tend to keep and hold on to is goldenrod honey. It's like the late season honey, so it's much more like rich and kind of butterscotchy, and it has a lot more of those kind of like candy notes as opposed to just floral notes. And so like that nice kind of like rich butterscotchy flavor that you get out of goldenrod honey is just such a great pairing. And I had a bottle of was it Basil Hayden Double Rye that went really well with it.
Yeah,
and then
that would be amazing.
the single barrel Buffalo Trace. I liked that a lot too because both of those are just a slight bit sweeter.
I love Buffalo Trace, man.
And what I like about the honey syrup too is I feel like you need less than you do with
Yeah,
the
I
sugar
could see
syrup
that.
because honey's in general, supposedly sweeter.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we went putt-putt golfing, and I took my like 20-ounce Yeti tumbler and put some ice in it and made like a 20-ounce like old fashioned. So while we were out putt-putt golfing, I'm drinking my old fashioned.
That's awesome. I guess
Because they sell beer and stuff at the CJ Barrymore's we were at, but like you're not supposed to bring it out on the putt-putt course, but they didn't care. It's a bunch of kids that work there, man.
Yeah.
They didn't give a shit that I had, a Yeti tumbler. Is this more Scotch ale?
No.
Okay, well then I'm going to finish my Scotch ale before I pour it. I'm going to say that when I looked at the color, I'm like, that's not quite the same color. Is this the Giga Hops?
Yep.
Or Giga Hops?
1.21 giga. It's actually pronounced giga hops.
See, I got in trouble for saying that.
But scientifically, it's giga hops. But Back to the Future is giga hops.
Yeah.
Because Back to the Future actually changed it.
Yeah, because when I said it, someone's like, no, it's Giga Hops. And I'm like, but
But that's not scientific.
it's
That's
not.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
They built that.
Like, that's how that's the joke.
I had a buddy who's got the hoverboard from the movie.
The actual one or just like a
I'm
repo?
fairly confident it's the actual one.
Oh my God, that's
I
gotta
know
be
he has
worth
actual
millions of dollars.
Screenshot, or not screenshots. Son of a bitch. What's the word?
son of a bitch, give me a drink.
That's a good song. Pre-production, the frames, storyboards.
Storyboard, yeah.
He's got actual storyboard cells from production, which was fucking sweet. That dude's got an insanely cool collection.
So now there is one movie that I have seen more than any other, and that is Back to the Future.
Because every time it's on, Night in Paris.
No. 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, it's Magic Mike.
Magic Mike, yes. I've seen that a few times.
Honestly,
Never seen it?
You know, what do they say? No homo. I would rather watch Magic Mike than 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with,
and I've never seen either.
Me neither.
I've seen them all.
But like for one, because I think Channing Tatum is a fun actor. Like he's been in a lot of fun stuff that I've really liked. 21 Jump Street, he was funny in that.
Was him in that?
Yeah,
that was a funny ass movie.
When he played Gambit in the Deadpool vs Wolverine, because he's a huge fan of Gambit and he wanted
Spanish version or whatever.
Well, no, it's Gambit is from Louisiana, so he wanted to do that that fucking overly French accent.
Yeah, he was definitely over.
Yeah, and supposedly that's the way it's supposed to sound because they hire fucking linguists and shit to do those accents. So it's not like we're sitting here being like, well, that sounds fucking cringe, and it's like, well, they paid millions of dollars for him to sound fucking cringe, so I guess we're wrong apparently. But he did sound really fucking funny. And
that was a great movie.
Yeah, that honestly. So most movies, when you get trilogies and everything like that, the first one's usually the best. Second one's whatever, and the third one, by that point, you're like, oh my god, it's like the Hangover series.
But Deadpool
Wolverine, the third one is the best in my opinion.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh,
You're
go home and
out.
watch it. It's the best one.
But now it does help though if you watch the Loki TV series before you watch
and
Deadpool
I did
Wolverine.
I did enjoy Loki.
On?
Loki's good.
What's that on?
I don't even know. Disney?
Probably Disney, yeah, because it's Marvel, right?
Yeah. I would guess Disney.
I'm not gonna.
But you want to watch that before you watch
Loki is
Deadpool
good.
Wolverine.
Loki actually. Have you watched Fallout?
No.
Fallout's good too.
Fallout's so fucking
It's on
good.
Amazon, and fuck Amazon Prime for the commercial charging bullshit.
Yeah.
It's,
Here's a fun segue story about that. So Saturday at the party, I have not, and this Saturday was the first time I ever mentioned it because I didn't want the TV to hear me because it's listening. I'm not even kidding. I had not gotten a YouTube ad on my TV for 2 years. For the first time ever, I mentioned it Saturday, and since then, I have gotten YouTube commercials. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not. I purposefully didn't ever tell anyone. I didn't say it to anyone. I kept thinking it because everyone bitches about YouTube ads.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I didn't want to say anything because I know the algorithms. I know my phone's listening. I know everything's fucking listening.
Yeah.
And you sound like a tinfoil hat wearer when you say that, but in reality, that's the society we live in. And I swear to God, since Saturday, Sunday morning, I got up and turned on YouTube and I got an ad and I'm like, what the fuck?
What were we talking about? You just said, do I ever see an ad for this? I said, I've never seen an ad for that. And you're like, well, now you will.
Oh, the Bitcoin miner thing.
Oh, Bitcoin miners,
I bought another one.
Yeah. You know what's happened since you mentioned that?
You've seen them everywhere.
On Reddit, that is all I see.
There's One Shot, there's Onyx, and
it's like the Axe one,
they're the same fucking thing.
They're all Arduinos.
But it's absolutely true.
Well,
you say something funny on phone.
Arduino's different. Yeah.
Well, I knew that years ago when I've told this story before when my beekeeping gloves, they're goat skin gloves, and I hang my beekeeping suit in my barn.
Yeah.
And I keep my gloves in my beekeeping suit pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's hanging on a nail, right? So, and it doesn't touch the floor.
Yeah.
And so in the spring, it's beekeeping time. I get up, I go and get my suit, I pull my gloves out of my pocket, and the fingers are eaten off of it. So mice had gotten in my pocket.
Oh.
And I walked in the house and I mentioned to Kaylin, and this was, probably 6 years ago or so. And I mentioned to her, and I was like, dude, mice ate my beekeeping gloves.
No.
And an hour later, I'm on my phone and I'm scrolling through Imager. And it has Amazon ads, and one of them was for fucking beekeeping gloves. And I'd never gotten a beekeeping ad, and I talk about beekeeping all the time. The first targeted ad I saw was for beekeeping, and I bought those from Family Farm and Home cash years ago. So I didn't even put it on my credit card or anything. So it's like and even 6 years ago, your phone was still listening.
It's proven, and that's one of those things. And I love this, and we'll get off the conspiracy thing.
We should start turning off our phones when we do this. Like, how come we're not getting targeted with beers?
What really bothers me, though,
Put
is
them on the table, then.
no one that has their phone that's listening to this right now, or you guys have ever seen an ad for Daryl's Dildos.com.
Wouldn't that be great if it just our listeners start listening and like they keep getting ads for a website that has nothing on it?
Insane levels of traffic. Like, what the fuck? This is on a please hold.
We really have to start putting things on that site. Like,
One day I'll have time to do something with it.
you got a 3D printer yet? Let's get a 3D printer. Let's start 3D printing. You know, like we said before.
And
you know,
I've got silicone
dildos with
kits, so we can pour whatever.
with our heads on it. You know.
Page, I'll get drunk and build shit.
Oh boy.
Now, just wait till we.
Forgot what I was going to say.
This will happen.
You wanna rinse it first?
Yeah, I'm gonna rinse. We'll get we'll hit that viral moment where we get famous and then you fall off, and then just like everybody else, you start doing that like cringe off shit. Like, and then it's like, well, let's do the Clone a Wheelie kit. Like, we got to sell the like, do you want to sleep
to
with
reinvent the
Daryl,
brand.
John, or Jim? Well, here you go.
Welcome to microminis.com.
Fills all the holes.
You got a hole, we'll fill it. That sounds like an advertisement for like an excavating company or something. Got a hole, we'll fill it. Need a hole, we'll dig it.
Need a black cock, a white cock, fill them all.
We got them. Want a purple one?
Welcome to jimsroosters.com.
Yeah, there was a meme about it was like one of those like, you know, probably like generated Facebook posts that people make, but someone's like, why are so many sex toys pink? And like the, you know, quote unquote Facebook account for Tinky Winky from the Teletubbies was like, because people want to feel the raw sexual energy of Tinky Winky.
I love those trolls that just do that. Like was it like the Wendy's and Burger King thing? Somebody talked some shit about them.
A lot of those are actually true. Their social media is funny as fuck.
Some of them, but I like the ones that troll them. Like you go in the history and you'll see, you know, Wendy's changed their name to Burger King, and then someone's talking shit about Burger King, and they're responding like, "Oh yeah, we don't care." Or like, "Oh yeah, we fired that guy."
I love the Wendy's one where some guy commented, he's like, "Ain't no way those patties ain't frozen," and they're like, "No, all of our beef is served fresh." Blah blah blah. He's like, "How is that possible? How are you supposed to truck it across the country?" He's like, "Listen," and Wendy's is like, "Listen, man, you don't need to be embarrassed because you forgot refrigerators existed for a minute there." And I'm like, "Damn, Wendy's just burned you hard,
Oh
bro."
yeah, I love those ones.
One of my favorite, like, and that now we know it's like the generated Facebook post, was about this guy and his coworker who would argue about everything, and like the dude's like, you know, The Dark Knight Rises was a perfect movie, 5 out of 7, and the guy's like, what? 5 out of 7? And he's like, yes, the Matt Davis, you know, movie scoring thing where 5 is roughly equivalent to 7. And he's like, what the fuck do you mean? He's like, we said it's a perfect score, 5 out of 7. Yeah. You know?
Damn public schools.
Yeah, so whenever I like something a lot, I was like, this is amazing, 5 out of 7, perfect score. And only certain people who are terminally online get the reference, because when they do, it's like, yeah, you've seen the meme too. You know, it's
Nice.
I always struggled with that, like, you know, with the boys, like, you know, for years we had to live off of, you know, Anchorman and Borat quotes until memes became a thing.
My God, I remember the Borat.
And so like when I like quote memes and shit, my wife would always be like, what?
Borat was just
and I'm like, you
before
don't
I
get
could
it. The
drink.
boys get it. You don't get it.
Borat was just before I could drink, so sleep deprivation and Borat. I could quote half the fucking movie at the time.
Because men had to live before memes. We had to live off of Anchorman and Borat quotes to survive.
Holy Grail.
You know, so now we have the Jigga Hops, as you mentioned. It's got like almost like a little like peppery aroma to it, like almost like there's no rye in this,
No
right?
rye,
It's almost got that like peppery aroma like of a rye.
I was trying to think, and this one's not as fresh either. It's a little bit older now. It's probably on the last keg, so it's almost out.
I almost get like a little bit
you
like
said
like
that a while
sweet
back,
tarts.
and I kept drinking them, trying to kill the keg. And then this some bitch comes
there
back
was-
like, I found another keg.
There was a little more
Fuck.
keg in the back.
Yeah, like, God damn it.
This is the last keg.
I wanted to kill the keg. Shit.
So,
Talk about something really weird and random.
dude, I just talked about how sex toys are purple because everyone wants the raw sexual
thought it was
energy of
pink.
Tinky Winky.
What was
no,
Barney?
purple.
I thought it was Barney.
No.
Or was it pink?
It was Tinky Winky.
I don't know. What do you think about Tinky Winky, Matt? Welcome back.
Heck, you guys talking about
Tinky Winky.
What color do you like?
What's your favorite color dildo?
Why are so many sex toys purple?
I mean, you get enough blood down there, it'll turn purple. Give you that extra purple helmet if you take some Viagra.
If you're getting blood down there on your sex toys, you're doing it wrong. See, you need to visit darylsdildos.com where you can get the 55-gallon drum of lube at a 55% discount right now if you use code dildos.com.
Call now.
Man, we should have training seminars.
Yeah, we should. So this
This is what not to do.
So to circle back to talking about
121,
beer
a
and
real
not
thing.
sex toys,
Hold on, we just started talking about this, but now he's back. Do we have to talk about the other one now?
we don't talk about anything.
No.
I want to talk about this beer.
No.
So when I said it almost had like I got a little like the peppery and a little bit of almost like sweet tarts aroma. When I drink it, it has almost like the sweet tart taste, but the tart part of sweet tart. Am I wrong? Like that's
No, I get it.
All right, so which one is this?
well, you're drinking
drinking
Scotch ale
Scotch
still
ale.
because you left when you had a Scotch ale poured.
You're a little behind.
I don't know. I feel like we should make him chug it. Move on to the next one.
Listen, he had a John. He had to go meet
When I made this one, it was 2 years ago now, right? You'd remember the best.
4 years ago.
I made this 4 years ago?
4 years
Holy
ago.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Just say no, best one I've ever made.
next month is 4 years.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, I made it 4 years ago. I was watching Back to the Future, and it was 1.21
Gigawatts.
Gigahops.
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 And so I saw the gigawatts. I'm like, oh man, it'd be funny if you say gigahops, wouldn't it have been? And I might have been on something, but I'm not going to say that. So
He was on one.
Do I
We'll
need
say
to
it.
bleep that?
Nah, he was on
I don't
one.
care.
Okay, good.
Motherfucker's on one.
Because I'm not
I was
gonna
on
remember
one.
any of
I was on something. So it was gigahops. I started laughing. It's like I can make one. So I looked it up, and Dogfish had 120. Is actually
120 minute
is
IPA.
really good.
It
that.
is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so when you watch their process, though, they do a 120-minute boil.
Yes.
They do drops of hops every 15 minutes through the whole boil.
Holy shit.
Like, there's a lot to it.
It's
Yeah.
it's the only beer I can say that's like that's a triple IPA, and like I can't think of a single other triple.
Yeah. So I ended up actually kind of cloning that concept. So it's 121 minutes I boil it for. And I drop hops every 15 minutes
Nice.
all the way through, which is a pain in the butt for 2 hours every 15
And
minutes.
very expensive.
You're measuring and just dropping hops.
So, there's an automatic fish feeder you could get that might drop just enough. every
Nah, I'll
time.
just drop them.
You say that, but that actually makes me think of it's like a metal song, like let the hops drop, oh, and then the fucking breakdown kicks in.
I feel we need Kelly's ruling on this.
Well, do you remember at the
Sounds good to me.
do you remember at the party we were doing karaoke, and like as soon as I would encounter a song I was bad at, I just went back
Yes.
to being a metal
metal.
I was a
every
metal
time.
vocalist.
It was great.
And I won't do it on this mic
God, that
because
was
this
so-
mic's so much more sensitive. But
There
like,
was the one CCR song that just played after the one I did. I don't remember what it was, but I wrote it down and I actually did it on Monday.
oh yeah, yeah. There was whenever a song was like, it was like I'm not enjoying the song. I'm not good at this song. So I just went back to my metal vocalist days, and I'll tell you what, I've lost a lot of that touch. And because you're not supposed to, in metal vocals, you're not supposed to use your throat. It's supposed to
Yeah.
be your gut.
It
and
was
when
Have
you
You
use,
Ever Seen the Rain? was
oh
the
yeah,
line.
and when you use your throat, it's very bad. And so the
I've
next day,
never complained.
wow, phrasing. So Sunday and Monday, like my voice was fucked up, so I didn't come up to karaoke on
couldn't
Monday
talk
because,
for
like,
3
yeah,
days,
I
dude.
couldn't.
Yeah.
I was just so
2 days,
roached.
yeah. I was completely blown out about halfway through Monday from that.
That doesn't surprise me. You were blown out.
Guys always blown out.
Yeah. But yeah, I was, in my younger days, I sang in a metal band.
I still
so
haven't reviewed the Snapchat videos because I took a couple of us all when I got everyone to do Fred Bear and Edmund Fitzgerald.
Oh, that was great.
We had the entire house singing. It was great.
I was surprised. I looked at Dan and like he didn't know the lyrics to Fred Bear, and he said he did. I'm like, you don't know the lyrics to
I
Fred
think
Bear.
I'm pretty sure I gave him shit for that too.
Oh, Fred Bear, walk with me.
We found a way
down
better
the
version than
trail
we had.
again. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
great
we've done Fred Bear here before too.
Yeah.
like with a big group of
There's a
people.
really bad version though that company seems to always have, and there's not another one they have.
Yeah,
And I got it was Bob, Mike. You might have, I don't remember you. Regardless, I got like 4 people to do it with me that night. And
I've
we
done
get
Fred
up
Bear
and-
with you before.
Yeah, and it's that blue and white version where all the words are spelled wrong and there's no like,
I think
indicator.
we've done Great White Buffalo here before too. I think you and I have done Great
think
White
we
Buffalo.
did, yeah.
In the wind, he's still alive.
Yeah, it's Fred Bear.
I know. So I'm saying I'm still stuck on Fred Bear.
Oh yeah. That was so much fun though. Oh my god.
That was. Yeah, we did a lot of karaoke, and what's fun about doing like the karaoke at the house is like you're pulling out things that like you wouldn't sing at like karaoke because because when you've got like 15 people in rotation.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to do like a 1 minute song. You want to sing something, and like at home we can just do whatever.
Oh yeah,
and songs would just rotate on.
Yeah,
and we'd
we
sing
got
those.
Bob to do my favorite, and I have a few pictures of this, and I showed it to him on Thursday because I forgot I had them. I don't remember the song, but Bob and Mel were doing a song, and I got a couple pictures of them like singing to each other doing that. And, like that
was cool.
Fucking awesome. That was so.
So
cool.
what hops do you use in this beer? I guess if we can circle back to
the
beer.
show.
All of them. No.
Oh wow, that's
Not all of them. That's a lot. So before, real quick, because we did 121 boil, 121 minutes boil. It's 121 IBUs. So dropping every 15 minutes. I wanted to make sure it was 121. The only thing I screwed up with, I wish I ended up changing, is I wish it was 12.1% alcohol and not
Make a
7.
variant.
So I need to change it
Make
so
a
it's all
variant.
121 straight across the board.
You need
That would be
to do
awesome.
an imperial variant.
I'd say that'd be like a triple version.
Yeah, that would be a triple.
I got to be honest, it'll probably suck, but you should do
But
an
still,
imperial
it'd be
variant.
cool.
Yeah,
121
I'll
across
drink
the
the
board.
shit out of it.
maybe make that for a bottle release.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. So there are 5 hops in this one. And if I can recall off the top of my head, there is Citra.
As well, there should be.
There is Galaxy in it.
That's my favorite hop.
There is
I'll say that about
Cascade and
mosaics too.
Centennial and... Yeah, fuck, I don't remember.
Ah, so close. That was
Yeah.
my finger actually
four of them.
twitching. That wasn't.
When you say Citra, when you say Citra and Cascade, I think fucking basic bitch.
But there's Galaxy, that gives it that strong bitterness through it.
Yeah, I've never used Galaxies
knew
for
more about
bittering
hops. That's one
because
thing I know
Galaxies
shit about.
Galaxies have
What is this
such a
again?
high alpha acid.
But I drop every 15 minutes. So there's
giga.
so many variations all the way
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it.
I've
never
always
had it.
used Galaxies.
one of my favorites.
Galaxies and Mosaics I've always used for like flavor hops because like they're
have
they're
great-
expensive, but two they also have higher beta acids too, so they're better for like later boil additions or even dry hopping. But because they also are so high in alpha acids, like if you using Galaxies for bittering, it's kind of like using Columbus hops for bittering. Like you gotta be very careful, or else you're gonna end up something with tastes like fucking boiled.
But I
onions
had to
and
push
BO.
to the 121, and over 2 hours, it's not as hard as you think because it's longer boil on top of it.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, and it's not. Well, maybe like you said, the keg's a little older, but it's not. It's never been to me like just
overpowering.
bitter.
No, I
Like,
love it.
I think it's just blended.
When someone tells me it's 121 AB or IBU, IBU.
IBU, yep.
Yeah, the International Bittering. God, I fucked that up. I just think no, it's not. Like you can only isomerize so much of the alpha acids into a liquid over the course of a boil without losing some of that, without using hop oils or concentrates like some of the macro breweries do. But when I think of 120 bitterness units, I'm like, there's no way. Like it is not that bitter. Like because that seems like to me like eating
Yeah,
like
but
a
this
bitter
one doesn't
candy.
taste as bitter right now as it was when I first kegged it either.
No.
Yeah, I've noticed a little bit of a change of it over time, but not in a bad way. It's just
Still tastes good,
It's
just
more
not as
mellowing and more mature.
pungent.
Bitterness always falls off with age.
Yeah.
Like that's just the way it is.
Well, I know he doesn't mind it because every single time you bring out them hops, he eats it.
Yep. Yeah, actually, I remember last time someone brought in
The
some hops and
pellets
we
and
ate
the
them.
whole fucking flour.
So I'm okay eating a hop or trying it if it's low acidic, like 8, 6. I'm good with. As soon as you get into a Galaxy hop and you're sitting 18, like no.
Nope.
I don't know what
I'll
I
pass.
Give him one.
It's
Oh, he eats Galaxy, and then you
yeah.
can't taste anything for 2 hours.
no, it sucks the joy out of your mouth and everything.
Yeah.
But Johnny also
Wait, it sucks the joy. Oh my gosh!
Sucks.
Yeah,
out. Yes.
that's what I've been looking
You
for.
probably like hop candy too, don't you? You ever had hop candy?
I've had hops cotton candy.
They had.
I got a friend that he figured out how to extract it and mix it in with sugar, and then he breaks the sugar up and makes cotton candy out of the hop sugar.
Interesting.
It's so
No,
good.
I just had hot water for the first time last week or 2 weeks ago.
Some people
heard
like
about
that.
it.
I don't
haven't
like
tried
it.
I'll tell you what's really weird is I didn't think I would like it at all, and it was I don't know what name it was. It was a Founder's hop water, and it was actually really good.
Really?
Like,
See, I don't.
I was quite impressed with it.
Wouldn't that technically be a tea?
I guess yeah, because you are kind of like I mean, well, I guess it depends on how they get it in the liquid, but that
But
would
I
make
don't know how
sense.
they would have done it because, like the
With a bag,
flavor
they
and
would
how
have
it
teabagged it.
profiled out, I don't think they would have like steeped.
I feel
hops
like
in it. They had to use like an extract or liquid.
when I've tried it, I'm not a big fan, but like I think that hop water would be really good for like gin and tonic.
Ooh, yeah.
Like gin and hop water.
Oh,
I think that would be a
dude,
good
you know
combo.
I love my gin, so
You should have been here when Keith was here when we
I
did the
know.
gin
He was
episode.
invited.
I know, I was
He
invited and I
working
had
or
something
whatever
going on
that
His,
that day.
he had some. He actually had some gins that were
hard to
good.
get you that day. They
He
were
actually
amazing,
had some gins that we liked, and I was super happy that the gin because he watched my house when we were in Antigua, and I was super happy that the gin I brought back was actually
was
good.
really good,
I was
yeah.
actually really happy. I was like, man, I wish I would have brought you the fifth instead of the little bottle.
Talking about always getting in trouble, right? Because I've been married for so long, always in trouble. Always.
Uh-oh.
So we're on the podcast, and Tiny's been messaging me for a while, and I didn't look because we're talking on the podcast. So she calls me. I'm like, all right, hold on. That's why I got up and walked away for a minute. And she just messaged me back. Says, what are you up to? It seemed you had to be quiet when I called. Like, oh, fuck, here we go again.
Send her a picture and we'll all wave. Or video.
Well, if you're with your mistress, none of them are very feminine.
But damn sexy.
I mean, hey, Johnny did shave his beard though, so maybe you know.
You're the first person who's noticed that.
I noticed it when I walked in. Listen, if somebody shaves their beard, I'm the first guy to notice because I've always been a bearded individual.
Yeah.
And like I hate shaving, and like
That's why I rough shave.
my beard grows back so quick, it's not
Yeah.
a big deal. I can shave
2 weeks.
And, yeah, 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know. So for me, like it's not a big deal. But what annoys me is you shave your beard and everybody makes a big deal out of
Yeah.
it.
I know.
And I'm just like, dude,
Nobody
like,
even noticed. Or
See,
said
I don't
anything
say anything because I don't want to be that weird person like, oh, you got your hair cut.
I've been thinking about
You
shaving
don't have
mine
to
off
say it that way.
just to see, but I'm gonna leave the mustache.
yeah. So whenever I shave my beard, I always keep the mustache for a couple of days because I like the mustache.
Drives me fucking crazy.
No, I like the
hate
mustache.
It. I hate it.
No,
I hate it.
Well, I used to have like the big burly mustache that you know I didn't even trim. I had like the twisted handlebars and stuff.
Do I
and
remember knowing you in that correctly, or was I?
Yeah, I think
incorrect?
you were probably around for that. But like soups and sandwiches are like your enemy.
Oh yeah,
You know, because it just gets in your beard, especially
On
like
the
something
show
with
Firefly,
mustard.
They called it a soup
you know.
catcher.
But now,
chicken wings.
Great show.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Now that I'm getting more gray in my beard, like, you know, you'd see like mustard or hot sauce or something, you try to eat it, it stains that fucking gray part
Nice.
red or yellow.
Nice.
And that flavor's always there. You're like,
It's like this guy.
Yeah, that's what I want.
It's like this guy I used to work with. Guy would put a horseshoe, dip upper decky and lower decky.
geez.
The guy
God, what
would
an
just
addict.
drool, and he had great beard,
Oh,
except
man.
for right here where he would drool.
Oh.
Disgusting.
There's a local guy, I won't say his name, but the dude chews cigars and walks around, and it's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen or been around. And, I mean, the dude's kind of a dick anyways, but it's like, that's nasty, man. That's just, he chews the cigars. He doesn't even smoke it. He chews it.
Ugh. Now I remember
Yeah.
my fifth grade teacher. He was a very, very heavy cigarette smoker.
Ooh.
And you know, kind of you see less of those type of people now than you did back then, like because everyone smoked back in the day.
everyone's vaping now.
But he was the type of guy that had the nicotine stains on his fingers from smoking. Like just he had these like big burly hands and that callous dark yellow fingers. And I was like, bro, you smoking like 5 packs a day like you're John Wayne?
Guy I
Like
used to
holy
work with
fuck.
was like that. Yeah, Dale. Love you, Dale. Nonetheless.
Raise hell, praise Dale.
Yeah. Dude, all in his mustache, just nicotine.
Yeah, man, that's
Love the
just
guy. though.
crazy.
I miss you, man. I doubt you listen to this show, but miss you, man.
I had
Reach out if you're there. We'll get you on.
I had a family friend. He'd smoke, probably 2 to 3 packs of Marlboro Reds a day.
Jeez.
And the dude, he was a bricklayer, and like every minute of every day, he just had a cigarette dangling out of his mouth. You'd never really see him like smoking it. It was always just dangling there. The motherfucker looked like the Marlboro Man if he did a little bit of meth. And I remember he always wore a hat because he was bald as fuck by the time he was 20. And the smoke would like billow up from, the cigarette dangling out of his mouth and like it gets, under your hat kind of dangling. I was like, dude, like, how does that not burn your eyes? Like, I remember I smoked a cigarette once wearing a hat like Matt's wearing now. And like, you just for like 1 second, you let the cigarette hang in your mouth and the smoke comes up and just goes right in my fucking eyes. And I'm like, how? Because you're out there laying brick all day looking down. That cigarette's just billowing into your fucking face. Bro.
It's a skill that's learned. My dad asked me the same question. 'Cause I'll be working on a car or something, and I got a cigarette hanging in my mouth.
Oh, no.
And he goes, "How can you do that?" My dad was a smoker too.
See, I can't.
I can.
I'll be
literally
out
just leave
like
there.
I'll have a cigarette or something, do the chickens or whatever, go out and work on the chickens, and like because my hands, I'm touching chicken stuff, I'm just letting the cigarette dangle, and like it just burns my nostrils, burns my eyes. Like I hate that shit.
I just
What's
don't
this?
smoke.
Amarillo.
Oh, he did it! Wow, way to bring it back. He remembered the fifth hop.
Took a minute.
Took a few minutes, man.
He could have. Well, he
had a
probably,
brain fart.
He must
Now I
have.
remembered.
He read this
Read
can
it
and
on
saw
something.
Amarillo. Yeah, the Jigga hops is good, and so what made Daryl remember it was 4 years ago was because the first batch was, and I've told this story.
Yeah.
Was for my bachelor party.
We kept
And,
bringing
like,
pictures out for you.
Because we got married so quickly. Like my bachelor party was essentially the day before my wedding, and my wife told me not to be hungover. And well, Daryl just kept bringing out of the back. He just kept bringing out like pitchers and like beers of Jigga hops. And I remember giving the first one to Pagel next to me. I'm like, Pagel, you gotta try this. He's like, oh, that's good. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, because we're both not really big IPA guys, but man, I was like, this is a good IPA. He didn't tell us it was like 7.8%. You know.
Yeah.
And we kept winning pitchers of beers because it was we had to spin the wheel for karaoke. And even Brian, yeah, well, that's you met Brian the other day, Johnny.
Yeah.
Even Brian was drinking some beers with us, and Brian just doesn't drink, for medical reasons mostly. But back in the day, he used to drink. Holy shit, I got fucking lit with that guy. One of the we used to go to Sarnia, because we were like 19.
Sarnia.
Yep. And like we all kind of agreed the night started when like you go to the bathroom and like you go to go up to the urinal or whatever, and you start to feel that moment where you're kind of like you just feel
Swaying?
yourself like swaying just
Feels
a
like you're on a
little
boat.
is a bit, and you're like, oh, the night has started.
When that happens, you're going to lay down in bed and have to put the 1 foot on the ground.
No, not when you're
Never
19.
had to do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, when you're 19,
Never
you're
had to do
invincible.
that.
I remember I never threw up from drinking until I'd been drinking for like 2 years, and
About a year for me, and then before that.
and the first time was at a New Year's Eve party, and I got there and
Barn
the power was out,
oh,
and I drank. There was like 2 natural lights in the fridge, so I drank those. And my buddy showed up, because I wasn't 21. He brought me a case of Bud Light. I drank the whole case, and
Damn.
then at midnight, because the power was out, we couldn't watch the ball drop. So we took our skinny friend everyone called him Rat, and they lifted him up as high as they could and just dropped him, and that was our ball drop at midnight. And then everyone did shots of Jack Daniels, and that shot of Jack
shit.
Daniels threw me over the edge. And the host was like, the power came on just after that. And I remember standing in the bathroom, and he's like, arched over his toilet, and I go in the bathroom to throw up, and I'm like, oh no, he's in. So I throw up in his sink, and I remember apologizing to him for throwing up, literally not throwing up in his sink. I didn't have any qualms with that, like that he was gonna have to clean that
Yeah.
up. I apologized to him because I was getting sick, and I'd never done that before. I was like, I never threw up from drinking before.
mine. I think I told that story a while back, but it was the. We were drinking in the barn. It was middle of winter, and we had a 30 rack of Busch that was being passed around, and a 5th of Jaeger, and all of my asshole friends were loose lipping it. And to me, I'm like, fuck it, and I'm just chugging Jaeger and drinking Busch. And like I said, what ultimately did it in though was the hot dog and the buns that we were toasting and cooking in the torpedo heater exhaust.
Oh God, bro.
Oh yeah.
Propane dog.
Oh,
That's
not
diesel.
propane. It was diesel.
Diesel.
Yeah, we were dumb as fuck. That was a great night, but yeah, if y'all remember that story, I'm asking the listeners, and nobody can obviously respond, but yeah, that was bad. I mean, that was not a good time.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that, so.
No, I didn't know you yet.
No.
No, I didn't know a lot of it. That was like the early drinking days for me, and that was the first time I threw up was Jaeger and Busch.
Well, the first time I threw up from drinking, I was 16.
I was like 22.
The only thing that was
might have been
available was
23.
like Mike's Hard Lemonade. I will still to this day not drink like
yeah, I
lemonade.
get that.
Like it still does whatever. But I
I
mean,
love lemonade.
of course, at 19 we would go to Canada.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a given. We're right near the border, so screw it. We would go. Never really threw up, then. But at the time, had to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work, and we'd usually come home around 3. So. I'd go pick up my cousin for work, and he'd come out with a beer. He goes, "Here, dog."
Yeah.
But no, by the time I was 22, I pretty much moved to South Carolina. So that was a little different.
I didn't realize it was that long ago.
Yeah, and I mean, I came back when I was 30.
So you were going for a while.
Yeah, I was gone for almost 10 years.
I obviously knew you when you were here, so I didn't know it was that long of a time span.
Yeah, no, you met me shortly after the girl R2 that I dated for a long time. When her and I broke up, I moved back to my parents, and that's when I started going out to the bar, and that's when we met. So I was probably, like 32, 33?
I don't fucking know. I was drunk as shit, and I was
It's crazy
And now
to
I'm
think
41.
that I was too crazy to think that was over 10 years ago,
Yeah.
right? Or
Yeah,
around
no,
10
dude,
years ago.
it's hard to believe.
I
but
was in the car with Jason. We went to the barn, and I was already drunk, and we got there, and we kept drinking.
Yeah. No, and,
That's the first time I met
now the barn is actually very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Because now it's an actual bar.
Although I gotta say, one of the first, I think it was the first or second night I was there. There was a girl in fire gear.
That was my fire gear, and she showed us her boobies.
Yeah, she kept taking her top off. I mean,
I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That must have been traumatic. If you want to talk about that after the show
it
in private,
changed
we
my
can.
whole opinion on firefighters at that point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, now we
you
know what
expect
Johnny's
so
search
much
history
more
looks
when
like.
Her name was Bree,
okay.
and Bree did have very nice boobs, and she knew it. And she
yes.
liked showing them off.
Oh yes,
And
I'm
She
very
sounds
okay with
nice.
that. She was nice. Yeah.
Bree is very nice. She's a very nice lady.
Oh yeah,
Good for her.
I actually haven't talked to her in quite some time.
Well, she listens to this.
I
You know.
doubt it.
Can try texting her.
I had a funny thought. I got up for just a moment there, and it made me to circle back to that story about me throwing up that night, because we were in like Marysville, and my brother lives in Port Huron. And for those who are locals, they're adjacent. The towns are next to each other.
About 20 minutes away.
And so we were staying at my brother's house that night, and I remember that she had to help carry me up the stairs to his back door at like 5 a.m. and we're banging on the door and woke my brother up. And he still talks to that ex of mine because it's kind of like family for him now. And we the other day we were all together for my nephew's birthday.
Nice.
And he's like, "You remember that time that you had to carry Jim up my stairs?" And she's like 5'0", little gymnast. And she's having to carry my drunk ass.
They got some muscles, man.
Good thing she was strong.
Yeah.
Because like that's the only time I think I've ever had trouble walking. Like that was bad.
Hey, man, you have to catch up there.
So,
I'm taking my
I
time
had to
with
go
my
get
jig
another
ups.
beer, and while I was doing that, I have a failed beer over there, right? And I actually poured some because I was going to pour it for everybody for this podcast. I tasted it, and I was gagging over there for a minute.
I wondered what that was.
You should
Yeah, I was-
probably let us try it.
I was struggling. I'm like, I can't do this.
It's
to
not
you guys.
it's not the up.
No.
It's a different one.
Oh yeah, I have 2 beers over there that completely failed. I hooked them up to see how they went. Oh, they're bad.
You already know.
Let's try them.
So
I will.
We can add it to the KBS when we distill it.
I really just try to drink it. I'm like, I'm going to give this to the guys first, and I try to. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
So why did it fail? What's the reason?
I'll let you guys taste it if you want. It's
yes.
not good.
I mean, I'm a
We
dumbass,
could.
so yes.
It's not good.
Maybe after we're done with good beers, we can go on to the
Do we
Daryl's
want to do
failure
it on
section.
air, or do we want to do that off air?
I'm not touching them again.
Let's do it on
And
air.
it's not like it's going to make you sick, but it's not good.
Oh, I'm not going to drink a lot of it. I'm
Yeah,
very
I wouldn't
curious
let
to
you
maybe
drink a
try
lot of
No,
it.
no.
So
I'm curious
have you ever
to-
had a beer get infected?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Yeah.
These aren't infected though.
Well, I know. I'm just curious.
Explain for people that don't understand that.
So a beer that gets infected, like yeast, is what you want to ferment with, but like sours are typically done with like different types of bacteria. So if a beer goes off or a beer sours, it's like a bacterial infection that gets in it.
Like a bad strain comes
Yeah.
into contact.
And 9 times out of 10, the bacteria is going to be just fine. Like if you notice what penicillin, is that what it's called? I think it's
I know the one you're talking about.
yeah, it's something like that.
yeah.
So if it gets infected, can you drink it?
Yes. So, but again, that's what. Let me explain. For like, so a penicillin, like I think that's what it's called. I might be off. Dan has corrected me many times, but you'll notice like this kind of like white film on the top of your
Yeah,
beer.
that's not good.
And it
Yeah,
might,
I don't want to see that.
It might, well, it depends on what you're making, because some people do it purposefully.
Yeah.
But what that white film is doing, the Pessilin or Pellicin, again, I don't make
You're not
sours.
saying? Are you trying to say penicillin?
No, it's not that.
Say,
no, that's not the
okay.
name of it. But like it will form over the top of the beer, and what that's doing is that bacteria that's eating the more complex carbohydrate chains that are left over from the yeast, because the yeast is going to eat certain more simple sugars and things, but the bacteria can eat more complex cellulose chains, and that film that foams on the top of it, that looks like almost like a white mold, is blocking out the oxygen from getting in the beer, because they don't want to live in that oxygen-rich environment.
Of course.
And then it'll look kind of bubbly, and then the pellicin crashes, but it will remain there, protecting the beer from oxygen. Now that's going to be a soured beer. If it's white or slightly off-white is okay, but if it's green or blue, then that is bad infection.
Yeah.
But if you get like a white
Any
infection,
infection is bad.
yeah, white is you can drink it.
Well, it's because you don't like sours.
But that's just a general rule of thumb. I'm not saying that's the end all beat all, but generally, if a beer gets infected and it's got like a white, like stringy film on it, almost like a mycelium, it is generally a safe to drink.
Okay.
And a lot of times, if you drink a bad beer, you're going to throw up almost immediately.
Or shit your brains out later.
Yeah. Yeah, so don't drink. If it's blue or green, don't drink it. If it's white, you can. I'm still not going to recommend
I
it.
say, you're
yellow?
talking to a person in the medical field, so it's kind of, you say infection, and you're talking about white stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I think more contaminated than infected.
yeah. Just in the brewing world, we generally say infected, just because like it's a foreign.
undesirable.
Yeah, it's a foreign thing that you didn't introduce to the beer, so it was an infection. But some people do, well, we had a couple beers last time that had lactose in them, and like lactobacillus is.
Well, we've talked
Same
about that
thing.
with the amaranth beers. I mean, technically.
Don't get me started. That pisses me off.
So this one that I poured now is the Woodsman.
Yeah.
Dark lager.
Finish my beer.
We've been making it as home brewers for a long time. It's just good, solid beer. And it actually is the one we made as beer number 5 this year. So it will not be leaving our tap room.
To number 5.
It's because it's that good.
Well, you even have, don't you have a, right there. You got a picture.
Oh, yep,
Woodsman.
my grandfather.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the Woodsman is one of my favorite beers, and this batch particularly is
It's
really,
phenomenal.
I was
really
worried
good.
at first because I looked at it and it looks really dark, but it's not as bad now.
No,
when you
it's
put it
not,
in
right?
a glass, the picture looks really dark.
No, I had one of these last night. This beer is my go-to if I'm coming here and just having one. I will always get the Woodsman.
It's got
It's
that
like
lager
7%.
taste behind it. It's got a just nice strong flavor to it.
Kind of reminds me of a nut brown.
The color, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got that nice, like, kind of like roasty, malty, nutty kind of flavor
That's
that you
what I
would
was-
expect from a brown. But it's a lager,
Yeah.
which is it's more just the process and the yeast.
A little sweetness on the back end.
Yeah,
normally.
like
I mean, if it was more smoky, then yeah, I would say nut brown, but it's not smoky.
it's got a nice, like, kind of like nutty, sweet aroma to it.
Yeah, this one goes good. Sells really good here.
And the flavor's really good. You get, it's almost a little bit of that, like, little kind of like coffee, like the black coffee kind of taste, but with like little hints of like caramel and sweetness. It reminds me a little bit of the macchiato we drank last week, but not as sweet and not as heavy. And that was
And no coffee.
and the macchiato wasn't overly sweet or heavy either. But this being a lager is thinner, but you still get those kind of like coffee characteristics from the roast. And that little bit of sweetness and like that kind of like nutty, almost like sweet caramel type of notes, but they're all very, very subtle and well balanced. Really no bitterness.
No.
Just a slight bit of dryness, maybe from the hop. But the Woodsman,
It's fantastic.
I think these darker style beers, I think my palate is just so much more well tuned to them, because like when we drink darker beers, like I can pick up the flavor notes better than when we drink the lighter ones. Because I'm
There's more stuff in it
I'm
to
not as
carry.
professional as Mr. Bill. Once again, shout out Bill.
Absolutely.
We love Bill. I saw Wizard's Burial Ground across the street when we were shopping for beer, and I thought of his contribution to the bacon wrapped dates. So.
I don't think anything anybody has brought on this show has resonated more than that from him.
Well, because it thematically just like threads in so well.
And we
tied
talked about
into-
it forever.
Yeah, we still talk.
And why has Mike not done a run of smoked bacon wrapped goat cheese stuffed dates.
Yeah.
With because their balsamic glaze is fantastic.
Yes.
That's a mouthful.
And I'll give you a mouthful. Now, I remember this is a fun story actually, because when I walked in today and saw Matt was here, and I said I was talking about you yesterday. So I was telling Bob a story about when you and I were outside. You were here and you were drunk, which as you do.
Damn it.
I'm
gonna regret this again.
We were
I'll be right back.
we were out front, and we were talking, and like you were just going on, and he said, "Oh, you got the voice for radio, and you got to listen to this guy. He sounds really." He was one of your friends with you introduced me to, and I remember looking at you and said, "Oh, I got the voice for radio." I said, "Well, I got the dick for porn. You want to see that too?" and you about fucking lost your lunch. You were just like falling out the place. And I was like, well, maybe it's true, maybe it's not.
Yeah, right.
I guess you'll have to play your cards right, Maybe at the barn, you can see if I'm lying.
Kind of reminds me of this little thing that happened at my work a long time ago. This is before I was a paramedic. Guy comes up to me and goes, "Man, bro, I was watching porn.
Good for you.
I think it was you. 12." He goes, "Dude, 12 inches."
Around?
No, he goes, 6 in your mouth, 6 in your ass.
Jesus Christ.
I was just like, dude, where do you come up with this shit?
This episode's really devolved. We've talked a lot about this one. We might have to put a parental advisory on, particularly, But I think, being a beer podcast, 21 and older is implied.
Yeah, you'd think.
You'd think.
We were in that episode 1 anyway, so.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, is this a 3-episode day? Because episode 3 is going to be a wild ride.
I don't think we have time.
Good.
Yeah, we definitely don't have time.
I'm glad we don't have time. We got to be honest with you. No, because anytime we've done a 3rd episode, like we used to do 3 episodes.
It's always a shit show.
We limited it, like we would have 3 beers an episode when we first started. And then we kind of started to fall away from that format as we're like, well, we've got these beers. It fits the theme. And then we'd have 2 episodes where you have like 4 or 5 beers. And we're generally only drinking very small samples. Yeah, I always try to keep it really light. I drink tiny samples. I don't.
Johnny, on the other hand.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, there's been times after the podcast, John comes over and he's,
Well, he stays here till 8 p.m.
Yes, he stays till we close.
Yeah, I want to go home after a certain point. So it's like, yeah, I had 8 ounces of beer today. So I think I'm fine after 3 hours. I think I can drive. But
oh yeah.
But when you have the 3-episode days. And back then, when we were only having a couple beers, that was fine. But then as the format kind of changed, just this is what we've got. We want to try the beers. We want to talk about the beers. And then, the last couple, the last one we did with, Deb and Al.
Oh, that was terrible.
Holy shit.
I mean, it was fun. A blast.
It was fun, but it's unlistenable.
It was a lot.
Listening to it is cringe, and I apologize to our listeners that you have to listen to that.
That was fantastic.
Out of all of our episodes, I'll say we actually only had 4, maybe 5, real content.
Yeah.
Good. The rest of them are what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. Who's listening to this and why?
Over 5,200 people at this point.
Well, every time
Actually, it's 3,600 people, 5,200 downloads.
Now since we
3,000 bots.
Since we interviewed Luke,
I don't give a shit.
I've been telling people listen to the Collision Bend episode if you're going to listen to us. I'm like that was good content. Yeah, don't just start there. Start at episode 130 or whatever the fuck it was, 112 or something.
I don't remember.
No, neither. Well,
I could look it up. It's all right here on this computer.
We're very much professionals.
Yeah,
sure.
But we started doing this because we just
wanted to get together and drink.
Yeah, we wanted to drink at 10 a.m. on a Sunday.
And Johnny's like, let's record it. I'm like, whatever. Let's go.
Yeah, because I remember getting the text message a couple of days later,
really
when are we
this?
going to get together and record? I was like, I had completely forgot that we had
I'm
that
pretty sure we
conversation.
were drinking pretty heavy when we talked about it.
Yeah, because we were next door.
We did this
after
for
karaoke.
Yeah, we did this for 2 or 3 weeks. We talked about it, and if we're serious, let's meet this day and talk about it. And it was, I think, a karaoke day.
Yeah, we were next
door. And we went out back, and I wrote notes, and I
had quite a bit to drink. I remember that.
We had a lot to drink, and I remember exactly how the whole thing started. I remember we were standing in the brewery, and Jim said something wait, say it again. And I have the video still. And he said to the best that he could remember it, and half of that is what became our intro.
I'm very, very good on my feet, I guess. I can...
I'm very good off my feet.
For sleeping only.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I don't sleep.
I was
No,
gonna
it's
say,
true.
what's sleep?
Yesterday when I came in, he's like, I went to bed at 5 and got up at 5:30. You know, which would have been great if it was 5:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. But
30 minutes of sleep. I'm good to go.
All right, so I'm going to try to go to Iceland here in the next couple months. What should I look for in Iceland for drinks? And
We've already
maybe bring
talked
something
about that.
back. I know, but now it actually is probably going to happen.
Oh shit!
And we're probably going to go with another couple.
I'll ask Dan.
My partner on Thursdays. My
Nice.
the ambulance.
Dan has been to Iceland. I'll talk to him because he's like my craft beer goat.
Ooh,
But
I know what
he's
you're
been
going.
over there. He had a really good time. He said he would go back again 1,000%. Like he really had a good time.
Like I said, we went to Norway and everything was ridiculously expensive. Everything.
Really?
But
Iceland's pretty cheap to travel to.
it $374
Yeah.
round trip.
Yeah.
It's a 5-hour flight.
My mother-in-law asked if we wanted to go. 'Cause she's a travel agent. She's like, it's $700 for like round trip. It's like a 5-day trip, and
Yeah.
that's like your round trip airfare.
Holy
And she's
shit.
like, we'd have to arrange like hotel
5-hour
stays and stuff.
flight.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
That's not
But
bad
like
at
she's
all.
she's the type that like in that 5 days she'd cram in like hiking and going places. It would be very exhausting.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah,
like
fuck
and
that.
I want
Well, I
to.
want to go see the Northern Lights and I want to see the black
I want to see
sand.
the fjords and shit
Oh,
like
I
that.
wanna
Like
see
for
the
sure.
fjords.
Norway
So
was
good, yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. But like I would also want to be like, well, I want to check out like the local like the like, whiskey scene and like
Yeah.
Cuisine.
like yeah. Well, I mean, Nordic cuisine. I guess we'll see how that is.
I'll
You know.
put it
So the
this
cuisine
way.
in Norway,
If one of those
Whale.
Bitcoin miners hit something, we're going.
whale or reindeer.
Reindeer, yeah.
Oh,
That
see,
shit was
reindeer. That sounds
So
good. to
I
me.
hate
Yeah.
whale and reindeer. I guess there's only 2 places in the world where it's legal to eat whale.
Japan.
Japan and Norway.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Ludfisk from? The fermented shark
Lutefisk?
Or is that fermented,
I think that's I want to
like-
say Finland.
fish. It's some kind of fermented
Lutefisk.
fish.
Isn't this stuff that
Lutefisk,
smells like
yeah.
ass?
Yeah, it's terrible.
I would try it.
I've had shark jerky. It's fucking disgusting. Don't
See,
do it.
I've had shark steaks, and it was kind of bland. It was kind of boring.
I'm afraid now it might not be what I thought it was.
But the
It's not what I thought it was based on your reaction.
but like I've had like I remember everyone's like, oh, durian is terrible, and then I had durian, and I'm like, this is
I
fucking
kind of want
good.
to try that.
It's good.
Just because.
Don't
of
let
the
don't
whole
let
thing about-
anyone tell you it's good.
So I brought 2 beers here. I suggest you not to try them,
You already
We're going
know
to
I'm a
anyways.
no
but I
on
still
that, yeah.
brought them.
Okay.
If you get sick, it is not on me.
Disclaimer.
You're not.
They are terrible. Like they're bad. They
Who
are
knows?
terrible.
This one smells really good.
Try it.
I'm gonna wait till the head comes down because you poured a Hillary beer here, so like it is just it's like 50% head. We're gonna wait,
They are not good.
but this one's
I'm
not.
very anxious.
Wait, there's something floating in this one.
No, it's on the outside.
No, it's inside.
It's just yeast.
Smell
It's
it.
fine.
No, but hey, if you ever want to try whale, it literally tastes like venison.
Isn't that what you
Really?
You brought some of that back?
I did.
Yeah.
It tastes like venison,
Yeah, it was
just salty.
amazing.
And then reindeer, honestly, it just tastes like
All
venison.
that you guys brought back. We talked about this like a while ago, and I think you were last on before you guys went, and we meant to have you back and talk about the trip and everything.
We can do that on another episode.
We
can do that, yeah.
This one.
Oh, actually, this isn't the one. This is a failed beer too.
All right, what was that?
That one smells like peanut butter. So that's not the one I thought it was going to be. So I had 3 failed beers.
Oh Jesus!
The smell is good.
Exactly.
The smell is good, and then the taste. You can taste some of that aroma.
I'm just gonna drink
But
from
it's
the glass.
not
I'm not gonna
right
put it in the
at
sample
all.
glass.
So I'm even experimenting. Sometimes have fails, trying something
Well, yeah,
new,
no, you
something
got to
different.
experiment.
These were experimented and failed.
What would you call
miserably.
this orange-looking one if it didn't fail?
I had some pineapple in it, some marshmallows.
That's. I was gonna say it's candy like.
Yep, and
It's
it
almost
failed
like-
miserably.
Why are you calling this bad?
Almost like
I mean,
caramel.
it's not
but, like,
horrible.
It's not good.
I don't.
Why are you calling this bad?
It's bad.
How?
I think for me.
How?
I think for me,
Because
like
it almost tastes sour, and he hates
It's pineapple.
sours.
no, all the flavors in that would be good if it had slightly more body and it wasn't as dry.
it's
If
not
it
a
was
good
less
beer,
dry,
period.
if it was less
could
dry, it'd be good.
the bromelain in the pineapple, could that have like killed it?
It'll kill yeast.
Yeah.
I think that's why you.
When I
think
do it the
failed.
next time, I'll fix it. But sometimes you have failed beers, just try new things.
All right, that's my response to you. That's
I
really
wouldn't
good.
call it necessarily failed. For me, like
wow,
if,
the ending is not bad.
I won't serve
No,
it.
this
no,
is
the
very
ending
good.
is good.
It's like drinking
The
a
ending is
whiskey.
good.
This is good.
Yeah.
Why don't you? What? Seriously?
I'll disagree with Johnny. I don't think it's bad though.
No,
I
this
just
is
think
not bad.
if maybe you could keep a little more residual sugar, like the dried out back end to me, like the flavor's really good
You're
on the back.
onto something with
but
that,
on the
though.
front, it's a little offensive, like just because it's so dried out.
I completely
So,
disagree.
if I serve something here, I can't serve something that I wouldn't drink. Like I don't
get
drink
that.
the triple vision, but I could drink it. It's just
Yeah.
it's not my favorite. These I wouldn't drink.
What was its entire goal, purpose? What was it going to be called? What was its definition?
Pineapple marshmallow.
Just that? There's
It's
no-
fine.
It's
Did you
it's
put-
fucking great, dude.
This other one, did you put peanut butter in
That
this
one has peanut butter in it. Yeah.
I can taste
I'm
the
gonna
peanut
drink
butter.
this.
But now
So
the other
someone
one that
else wants more.
failed, and I don't have that set up, was an apple pie one, and that one failed miserably too.
We had an apple pie last weekend.
Yeah, that one tastes a lot better than the one I had.
That peanut butter, peanut
I'm
butter is
gonna
really
drink
tricky.
this
but
unless someone else wants more.
that
That's-
actually, I
that's
don't mind that.
It
fantastic.
wasn't bad. I chugged the
But I
rest
don't want
of
to
it,
sell
and it
them.
had
Like
a
they're not
whiskey,
good to me.
like flavor to it.
at all.
What was this one now?
It's
It has peanut butter in it.
Well, I think
Oh god, it smells like peanut butter.
yeah, it tastes like it too, but not like a spoonful of peanut butter. It just tastes like there's like
That is not failed.
But when I actually release them, they will taste different.
This one, all right, yeah,
did
this one's funky.
Well, no, you don't
This
like
one's-
it, but it tastes like peanut butter. If the goal was for peanut
well,
butter,
we've had a thing about
it has
peanut
to taste
butter
like
and
beer,
like
too.
powdery peanut butter.
oh,
it does taste like powdered peanut butter.
Yeah, what else was supposed to be in this one?
whey protein.
Do you taste the strawberry?
No,
Exactly.
Protein came from fish.
Oh, was this the PB&J? Just a failed PB&J, or are you
This
trying
was a
something
failed
different?
PB&J.
Okay, because it did taste kind of like the PB&J.
I mean, I get
But it's failed.
the best description I can come up with is if you've ever had like a little bit of grape jelly, how it finishes is what I get in the finish on this.
I actually like that.
I think
not
it's
bad.
not bad.
Well, when the right one comes out, you'll like it more.
Okay.
it is important as a brewer to be able to distinguish
Fuck, he
like
clearly
what
doesn't want it.
what you
Unless you want
feel-
some, we'll kill it.
So it's
what you feel is drinkable or is not, and like
yeah.
because you never know what the clientele
yeah.
are gonna like.
But it's the same concept of homebrewer, right?
Oh, yeah.
When I first started homebrewing, you make good beers as a homebrewer, but sometimes you don't make a great beer, and you know
yeah.
this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And people come over and they'll taste like, "This is amazing," and you're like, "No,
Yeah,
it's
the
not."
black lager.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Yeah, that black lager I did like Daryl and I didn't particularly like it, but everyone else loved it.
Everyone loved it.
And I'm like, it's a failure. Like it's dried out. Like there
So
wasn't
you
there
don't
wasn't
wanna put
enough like
something
malt
out that's
character.
not
Like
to prime or what you want.
Yeah.
That.
I get that.
No,
But
you're 100% correct. Like the first time I made beer, I fucked up. It didn't. It was flat. But all my friends, they loved it. And I'm like, dude, it's flat.
yeah.
It didn't like carbonate or whatever.
That's
It-
why when
it
I
was
had
nothing.
my big kegerator, the last tap I always called it was Tyler Brow, because Tyler was very undiscerning and he would
I
drink
like
whatever.
that tap too.
Yeah, that would not. Well, now it would be Johnny Brow because Tyler moved to North Carolina, and now I only have 3 taps. So if I have something that's not good, I will
want
get
more.
rid of
I'm
it.
gonna try that again.
Yeah, that's
If I have a tap
trying
that's,
to warm
I'll just get rid of it, or I'll give it to someone who will distill it. Like I'm not. If I only have 3 taps, I'm not going to have something on there that I'm not going to drink because like that's what I drink at home.
Pineapple.
You know, I drink what's on tap. So
No, see, I don't like
even
I don't
warmed
like
up.
that at
It's
all.
still good.
I don't like any of those.
I would say that both these are not failures. Would I order them when I'm here?
No, definitely not.
I would
Maybe occasionally,
this-
maybe. Just,
I would order this. I would drink this again.
I would not.
You got to bring your third failure over here.
I would not.
He said
No,
it's-
I got to hook it up.
I
It's not
think
even
it's
hooked
not
up.
kegged.
Yeah, I would probably agree with them that they're not failures, but they're also not my favorite. But I think you and I kind of
think
align
they're
on a lot of those too,
failures.
because we were the only ones who didn't like my black lager, and everyone else did.
Oh, I
so,
love it. That was phenomenal.
yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. There's probably still a little bit left in that keg that you can drink, if you want. It's probably is a year old, so it's probably terrible.
It's still cold.
It's been in that keg already. I haven't taken it
Okay.
out because I just rotate the other 2.
Yeah.
Like
I was excited when at the party. I
I
saw
might
the
go home and
taps,
grab my
and I was gonna-
growler and get some of this failed.
honestly, I probably should have just opened them up, because whatever's in there is a little
Oh,
bit
I,
old
I
right now.
saw them and I was excited, and that's why it's like I'm not gonna just start drinking from whatever random until I ask what's what.
Pull the tap handle. If something comes out, drink it. I don't care. I mean, you ate that frozen ghost pepper out of my garden, so as far as
that
I'm
was a
concerned, you're
bad
probably not
idea.
bad drinking what's in my kegerator. But because generally, I usually only for myself have 1 keg of beer on tap because that's what I'm going to drink, and
Yeah.
let me put it this way. If I was to put these in a can and sell them in a store, and this is a peanut butter or pineapple or whatever the case is, and you bought it for the first time, never having our beer here, you open it, would you ever buy another beer from it?
Probably not. No, you're right. You're right.
Well,
That's the
pineapple,
problem.
yes. The peanut butter, no. That one is.
Yes and no.
I'll drink it to not
depends
waste.
on what your expectation
But the majority of it.
Because, do you have better beer? Yes. So why wouldn't you sell those instead? So,
But if that's the one you ended up going and buying,
Yeah.
and that's the first one you tasted,
so I
you
would say,
wouldn't
yeah,
ever buy it
you
again.
shouldn't sell these as cans because you have the woods.
I won't sell them here because if a customer comes in for the first time, oh, look at that, let's try it, taste it.
If you're going to distribute a
And,
beer and try to get your name out there, the
gotta
Woodsman
be
or
the
the
best of the
Jigga
best.
Hops would be something to go to.
No,
yeah,
today was the first time I actually tried the 1.21.
really?
Real? What?
No, I've come here how many times?
Oh man, wait till
I'm
you
a
try.
mug
Wait till you
member
try a
and I've
fresh
never had it.
batch.
Shit, I think
because
I've
this
had
is good, but the fresh batch is even
I think
better.
And I
my
liked it.
6 of those in one night.
Yeah, like
this
the
I'm getting like a kind of Belgian characteristic out of
Yeah,
this.
but I
almost.
can't sell those, so
Does that mean discount?
whenever you want, buddy. You just-
he's onto something there. Maybe you have a Tyler Brow tap like I did, where it's like, hey, we're not happy with this. We're not going to sell it as cans or growlers. This is
$1 specials.
Yep.
Oh, I'll drink the shit out of that, dude.
Yep. Well, because then you get people who aren't quite discerning who just like
Just
some
want
of
to
them.
get drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't want them here.
But that brings them in, and maybe they'll start drinking things that
Yeah.
are, who knows?
Who knows?
I'm not kidding. I really like this.
Yeah, no, the pineapple
Like,
one I
I
like too.
really like this.
Well, I'm going to do a new variation
Try
of
it for 2 weeks. Try it for a week.
Oh, it's been up there for 2 months
Well,
or a
where's
month
the-
and a half.
where's the
How the
name?
whatever.
fuck did I not know about this?
Where's the name?
It's not up there at all. I hooked it up to
exactly.
taste it.
I still have some Woodsman in my glass, and there's still a little bit of Woodsman in the pitcher here, so I'm really
Just put
enjoying
it as
that.
number 6 over there or whatever and say
If you had a choice
unfortunate.
of that between that or the Woodsman, don't you dare say that.
To
I
be
will
honest
kick
with you,
out of here.
if you gave me any of your beers and said choose this beer or the Woodsman, I'm choosing
not
the
playing
Woodsman
that game.
every fucking time.
I don't know that I can
Just
play
put it
that
up
game.
there and call unfortunate failure. Like put it as number 12. Unfortunate failure.
Guess the flavors.
Yeah, how about that? If you can guess what this beer is,
Was supposed
It's
to be.
free.
you get a half. Your next beer's half off. Don't give it to them free. They don't deserve that. They get a half off beer.
The member special.
Yeah. No, even the SOB, you could be like, SOB or Woodsman. I'd choose Woodsman every single time.
Woodsman is good.
It's so easy to drink. It's so flavorful, and it's even at 7%. Granted the SOB is a little higher. It's so drinkable.
My favorite's still Attitude.
I'm still surprised
like
you got
that.
your Synogen. Because last year you sold out of that.
That was
fast.
There's only a gallon if that left.
Well, you probably
Ashley
brewed a
was
bigger
here the other
batch this
day,
year
and that's
too,
what she
didn't you?
drinks.
You
You better get a growler before you go home.
There might not even be a growler.
I remember when I was up here for karaoke a couple weeks ago, and Carol she had like a second one or something like that, and then she ordered the third beer, and Sam's was like, you having a third beer?
So the Synogen, in case you didn't know, is one of those ones that have grown over time. The first time we made it, and it's actually the Woodsman concept with cinnamon and ginger, is the way that beer's designed. And the first time we had so much cinnamon and ginger in it, it was ridiculous. And
Still liked it.
but we didn't know how to offset it. Like I tasted, like I can't drink this; it's too strong. And of course, if I can't drink it, what do? I'm not getting rid. I'm not going to sell it. So.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's not bad. It's just so strong and it's off-putting. I need a way to offset it. So we got some peppermint candy cane, crushed them up, put them on the rim for the sugar side.
Yep.
Tasting like, all right, this isn't bad. It's not great.
It's really fun, and
but
it
it's
looks
good.
beautiful
As
too.
an alternate tasting for those who want it, just have them put it in the glass and then fill it. That's what I do.
Yes, it's still good too.
No, but my wife, a whiskey drinker, absolutely loves that beer.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
this
A
year's
lot of
batch-
people do.
She hold on. She obsesses over that.
Well, I'll tell you what. This year's batch is the best batch we've ever
Yes.
made here.
You know what?
And
I didn't have a Synogen this year.
Oh, you're missing out. Like I don't ever drink Synogen, and this year I've been drinking it nonstop.
No, I should have had it when it was fresh.
That's why there's less than a gallon.
It's still fine. I think you should have one right now.
And the only thing
for
is,
it.
I got Woodsman.
it comes down to flavoring and adding flavoring to beer, and it's tough. Different, like ginger's real strong. the peat smoke is really strong. So how to offset and make sure you infuse them correctly. So I think we finally got cinnamon and ginger down into this beer that actually flows and tastes amazing.
That's why I haven't been a ginger fan. Like that ginger mead that we had, I didn't like it, and you guys liked it.
I liked it.
It's Schramm's ginger mead, and I'll credit where credit's due. It is a fantastic ginger mead. If you like ginger and you like mead, you are gonna love it. But for me, like I like ginger to be very subtle and like kind of on the back end. Like even when I go to like the what's the fucking like smoothie place here, the tropical smoothie.
I love
So
that
I get the tropical green.
Yes.
And it has ginger in it, and I always do light ginger.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, and it's got like
they have the mocha chocolate one that's
Do the
really good, too.
detox.
Yeah,
that's what I get. The Detox Island Green. That's the one I get.
Island Green.
But I get it with light ginger because like ginger to me, I like ginger,
How the fuck
but
did we
it
turn
has
this
to be
into a
subtle.
health food show?
No, I'm
just
just talking
wondering
about
if
how
that's the number
ginger.
one seller.
I just like the taste.
I just wonder if that's their number one seller, because when I go there, I get the Detox Island Green.
Yeah. My wife always got the mango.
Nobody I know now. Actually, now I know two motherfuckers that get the same thing I get.
Well, because if I'm getting a smoothie, I want it to have like spinach and carrots and apples and like I want it to have like fiber and
be
like
healthy so we can
vitamins.
drink more
yeah,
beer.
yeah. I'm not the person that goes there and like, oh yeah, give me the mango puree. That it's like, oh yes, it's 1,200 grams of sugar.
I
It's
like
enough
the
for 3
strawberry
fucking
banana.
days.
I'll give
And
him
literally
that.
your meal.
Yeah. So
I like to eat my meal.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I
drink
make
it too, but-
smoothies at home,
and other things.
when I make smoothies at home, it's like, I pack as much like spinach and kale and carrots into there and like all things that are good. And then like a little bit of pineapple juice, some hemp seeds, a little bit of flax and what's the other one? But either way, like when I'm making a smoothie and a banana, I want it to be healthy. But when people like was like, oh, I like the mango, and it's like, dude, it's so much sugar. Like even if it's natural sugars and it's better for you, like I don't want a smoothie that's like 2,000 calories and it's all just the sugar.
Yeah, no, screw that.
You have to balance it with the fiber. And like my wife would never, I don't like the greens in my smoothies, and I'm like, no, I want.
You don't know.
You don't
notice
taste it.
No.
You don't taste it. It looks green, but you really like. I pack it with like fucking like kale and spinach, and like you don't taste
literally-
it.
It's got a fruit flavor to it.
I may be a big dude, but I'm very discerning when it comes to the food and appearance, taste,
Dude,
quality.
you put in my 20 ounce
Contrary to what I
smoothies.
drink here.
The ones I make at home, my 20 ounce smoothie, it's mostly greens, but then I put in carrots and banana.
Yeah.
And the carrots add the sweetness, and then the banana, and like when I drink it, like you taste banana.
Yeah.
Like all the greens, all the spinach and everything, you don't even taste it. Yeah. Splash of pineapple juice or two because a little bit extra vitamin C, a little extra sweetness.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. Every now and then I'll throw in a splash of apple cider vinegar, and it gives it like this kind of like just this little zip to it. Like it's not tart, but you get kind of this like little like almost feels like it's carbonated in a way.
I have this. It's a chicken pasta salad that I make on a grill, and you boil noodles, but you are grilling the noodles. Everything about this is grilled. And I fucked up one day, and I thought I was using red wine vinegar, which is one of the main ingredients that I use in this.
Red vinegar is nice.
Oh, it's
sweet.
amazing. But I fucked up and I used apple cider vinegar. And I kept tasting it.
It's a very strong flavor.
Yeah, no,
It is, but I kept, it was cooking out so fast, and I kept adding it. I'm like, it's not right, and I'd add more. It's not right, and I'd add more. And I finally kept adding it. I'm like, this is sweet.
Yeah.
What the?
Well, it's
and
apples.
I didn't know that, though, and I read the bottle. I'm like, oh my God, this is a whole different recipe. This is fantastic.
Yeah, no.
I made fried
I need
rice
to
the
make
other
that.
day.
I haven't done
I was
that.
doing like rice and vegetables and things.
Yeah.
And I grabbed the bottle out of the fridge to add soy sauce, and I accidentally grabbed the Worcestershire.
Yeah, what's your sister?
Yeah. Who's your sister?
Wash your sister.
And no.
You're my
That's
sister.
incest.
And so like I went and ate my first bowl,
Unless
and
you're
I'm
in
like,
Alabama.
and I'm like, what is wrong with this? And I tasted it. I was like, oh, that's Worcestershire. Oh, fuck. It sucked. But I put it in the fridge overnight and then microwaved it the next day, and it actually tasted good.
Yeah.
But like, there's just like that like kind of vinegary sweet characteristic that the Worcestershire adds that the soy sauce doesn't. And
Yeah.
I was so mad because
Salt or vinegar.
they're both just black liquids that are in my fridge door.
So whenever I make like a marinade, I use apple cider vinegar. You know,
Well, it tenderizes meat.
yeah,
Yeah.
No,
Vinegar will.
I
Yep.
love it.
The
Well,
acid.
not all meat, but
Listen.
Do not use it for that.
Thank you,
okay?
yes,
Do
yes.
not use it for that. No.
Could
Pineapple
add
juice.
a weird tingling sensation.
Don't use that either.
No, I mean for meat. When I do jerky, like
Well, no, you're trying to beat your meat. You don't. No, as a paramount.
No
I'm telling
kink
you.
shaming.
It's called tenderizing.
no kink shaming. It's 2026.
Tenderizing.
Yeah, I
Use
don't
a
care.
technical term.
But when I
Medical reasons do not.
when I make jerky, like it
Does not make good
I've got kind of two different jerky recipes. I'll either
Coconut oil.
I'll
We've
either
talked
do
about
a dry recipe, like a dry rub, or I'll do the liquid. And if I do the liquid one, I do pineapple juice and soy sauce, and then like my dry ingredients. But the pineapple juice, because the bromelain or whatever it is, I think
Yeah.
it tenderizes
Breaks
meat.
down, yeah.
Meat tenderizer. They actually use extract from what is it, like guava or papaya or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, pineapple juice do the same thing.
Pineapple is the only thing I know of that will eat you back.
Yeah, I would say you eat pineapple, it eats you back.
It
Yep.
eats you back. It will. If your diet only consisted of pineapple, you'd probably have ulcers.
I bet she appreciates that. And I love pineapple, but like when my wife would always buy fresh pineapple, and I'd eat the whole thing, and my mouth would just hurt. But God, it's so fucking
Yeah,
worth
it's 'cause
it,
it's
I
eating your
love-
mouth.
Yeah, but it's so good. I have a hard time like pineapple or watermelon, like both like
They're
my
both good.
favorite, the favorite. You know, I just love them.
Watermelon is 100% safe.
I know. Well, I used to be.
You got to worry about the
aller-
seeds. I mean,
I used to be allergic to it. Like
What?
my throat would itch.
you be
when I'd eat.
allergic to watermelon?
Yeah, well, it's I think so. My brother's ex was a biologist, and she did a study on goldenrod, and she was actually the one who told me that like I was allergic to goldenrod because I'd eat watermelon, and it wasn't like a bad allergy. Like I would just eat a lot of it, and like I'd have just like a little bit of like scratching in my throat, like not enough for me to stop. But she's like, "Are you allergic to goldenrod?" And I'm like, "I don't know." She's like, "Well, like the pollen from the watermelon plant is like similar to goldenrod. So like people who are allergic to goldenrod, they eat watermelon, they get that itchy." And I'm like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Well, I do have fall allergies, but since I became a beekeeper and my favorite honey is goldenrod honey,
Natural.
I have not had that problem
Well, it's because
anymore."
Honey's
you were
fucking
eating.
amazing.
If you eat local honey,
Yeah.
Yep.
you
It's
lose
one
a lot of
those
allergies.
superfoods.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's one of those superfoods. It's just
And I
amazing.
eat a lot of goldenrod honey. I love it. Like
And
when those roasted carrots we had at my party.
Oh my god,
Goldenrod
those are
honey.
so good.
I keep on telling you.
I gotta go with those potatoes.
Bring
man.
bees
Those
to
are
my house.
So good.
Well, maybe we'll see this year. We'll see.
Come to my house and see the property and see what you think.
Put some bees on there.
I gotta add, you're both, you know, you got to catch up on the beer because the rest of us are out, but we are way over time right now.
We had a good time today.
We did. I want more of that pineapple thing. That was really good. Oh,
we might have to get Brown. Tell him, give us a growler.
Why are we whispering?
3 growlers. I don't know, but I got like 3.5 growlers at home. I could get more.
Why do you have a half
I
growler?
don't really know. But if I'm getting some action, I'm gonna whisper.
I would say, how about hang on? Let me hang on. Wait, wait. Come here, girl. Let me whisper in your ear. You heard the whisper song? You know,
It got weird.
don't do that again, but do that again.
I kind of want to end it on that note. Do it again. We're gonna end it.
If you didn't learn anything today, at least remember this. Beer is the answer that makes everything better.
Can't remember the question, but who cares when you have a cold one in your hand? Remember, everybody, drink responsibly, drink high gravity. Most importantly, drink well.
Okay, not the well. Life's too short for bad beer.
Stay frosty, my friends.